Hi, Jack. I'm Cecil, and I know you're not thinking, who's this guy? And I'm trying to change the whole direction that Honda's going, and I kind of understand that. But I also see from your two hydrogen water and solar water hydrogen plants you got there, somebody at Honda really is serious. They've spent $1 billion on the fuel cell cars, and Honda's the only company I know of that's not using reformers to get their hydrogen from natural gas. Honda is the only company that I know of making hydrogen from water. And even the commercial units use reformers. It may be cheaper in the short run or whatever, and there's a plentiful supply, and oil companies get a subsidy. But there's a distribution chain and all this kind of hazards associated, liability. So I'm trying to tell you there's other fuel you can make from water, and it's hydrogen peroxide. It's a liquid at room temperatures and pressures. You can keep it in a plastic bucket, basically, a jug, and it's set the land speed record. It's non-flammable. You could be making it at the same plant you have at Torrance there, and I think there's another one in Hawthorne. And I believe that somebody at Honda, probably some Japanese guys, really um, are serious about um, water-based fuels. And hydrogen peroxide is set the land speed record, the all-time drag racing record in 1977, still good today by a long ways. And yeah, I checked it this morning, and your guys don't know about it. I talked to them, and they're all into the fuel cell, and they got started on hydrogen, and they never stopped to look around at what other fuel is there. And I've been doing this a long time, more than half my life, and I have a lot of material I researched, plus my own original work that I think your guys will be interested in. I wish we could just talk about stuff. I'm taking it you're not a car guy or engineer, or I'd try to tell you, convince you like that. But let me say this to you: there's zero patents for automotive hydrogen peroxide use, even though it's the cleanest fuel there is, and there's an endless supply of it, and you can make it from water and sunshine, even seawater. I can send you a patent for that. I mean, not my patent, but I don't know what these people are thinking, but they're making hydrogen peroxide from seawater, which there's a lot of that in Japan. But I'm not getting through to these Japanese executives. I think you can carry my story. I just want to come and talk to your guys and let your chemists and engineers decide what am I saying. Is it true, or give me a couple days to talk to them. And but you're a lawyer. I wanted to talk to you about patents and stuff a little bit. I get the Honda policy on patents. Um, but let me say this: that this is completely devoid of any automotive patents. Honda could be, instead of buying the patent for the fuel cell from whatever it is, HPD or something, instead of buying the fuel cell patent, they could be selling patents. And instead of, when 10 companies bought the fuel cell patent, now you're gonna have interferences at the patent office, because everybody's developing a fuel containment system. And I thought Honda really did good on the solar hydrogen peroxide. I don't know, all that's patentable, even though, it's just solar and an electrolysis unit. So you know better than me. But here's the thing: if I start you guys off, you could have such a head start before anybody even caught on to what was going on, and file all the necessary patents, and Honda would have those. And I have to tell you, uh, if you have the fuel tank patent, what's Toyota going to do? Develop that? Interfere with your patent? Try to make a whole different thing? No, they're just going to buy the patent from you because they're going to act like they invented their own engine. But, and there's probably, in my SAE paper, I give 30 examples of engines that could run on hydrogen peroxide. So, there's a lot of room for experimentation and patents and stuff, and I think I can guide you in that area too. Like, but there's only certain stuff I can do. We're not General Motors here or some big company that. But we done a lot of original work, and I got a lot of research materials that I think your guys would be thrilled to see. They'll be impressed is not the convinced. They'll be convinced we should try this. I have a lot of respect for your engine engineers and stuff. I think this is, the piston engine was invented in 1692. So, we're like 17th century technology. We act like it's cutting edge and all this, Well, that's a joke. And we're poisoning the planet. So, hope we can talk, man. Like I say, I'm no big guy, but I am trying to do the right thing here. So, thanks for talking. I wish you'd talk to me. So, I'm for real here. I believe, I'm just talking to you like one human being to another. But I believe I could talk to your engineers in a way they'd be going, oh, wow, Mills. Because I've seen that happen so much before. So, thanks for talking to me. Or I hope you will. Okay. So.